It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to our Feel Good Breakfast Show, and your Feel Good Breakfast Show indeed on this Friday morning, Expresso on SABC3. Now, it's been a whirlwind year for our current reigning Mrs. South Africa, Sarah Kate Scott, and she's offered to come to our studio to spread some of the glitz, glamour and fun, and we're so proud to have you here with us. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome to it. I love the fact that
Thank
you
you.
described this journey as a journey of self-discovery. Have you discovered yourself yet? Does that happen?
I would almost say it's actually a journey of rediscovery. You know, we married women, and I think it's so easy for a married woman to lose herself, to your husband and to your kids. You know, women are, naturally, we're just very giving people. And when you start doing too many diaper changes and you start juggling career, husband and kids, mommy's always last on the priority.
Understandably so.
Exactly.
And as your reigning year now draws, there's a beautiful picture there of the family. Look at that. As your year of reign draws to a close, what have been some of your biggest highlights when you think back?
I've always wanted to represent South Africa on an international stage, and for me, going to the US and being in Mrs. World and carrying that South African flag on the stage, I was
And looking incredible.
Working it. My goodness, wow.
And here you're saying this ain't no pageant. Well,
this is the end result. This is months of getting yourself to this point. Women mustn't look at this and go, oh my gosh, I can't be that. This was months of training and workshops and talkings, and then you get to that result.
Exactly.
Great
final result. The nation has already seen that, and I'm sure they're loving it as well.
You know what I'm proud of is the fact that I've had 2 children and I've looked after my body, which is why I'm confident to get on stage in a swimsuit. It's not about, oh my gosh, they're in a swimsuit. It's more a health section of the pageant.
And letting go, but you're an ambassador on every front. And I think that the amount of campaigning you do, I think, has something to do with that kind of inner confidence coming out.
Absolutely.
You use your reign to help others, and you clearly have embraced that. Talk to us about the work that you've done on that side.
My little boy is a cancer survivor. My firstborn, Mark, is 4 years old, and he is 2 years off chemotherapy.
Wow,
and it's just amazing how you can take a story of tragedy and turn it into triumph. This was him on his 2nd birthday, and that was him on his 3rd birthday.
Wow.
And it's just amazing how, the Lord just showed me that I can use our circumstance and do something for all the other children in this country that don't necessarily have the medical aid or the means to actually get the life-saving treatment.
Wow.
But what we really try to emphasize is early detection saves lives.
Yes.
And I'm really proud of the fact that the Mrs. South Africa organization, collectively, the finalists, raised over 400,000 Rand for the Cancer Association of South Africa.
That's incredible.
So that is our charity of choice. And as soon as I found that out, I was like, I want to be part of this. Whatever they're doing, I want to help.
Yeah.
So.
And how is Mark doing right now?
He's unbelievable. He's his father's child. He's
A chip off the old block. Yeah.
he's very determined and very assertive, and you know what, on those days when he's giving mommy 1 or 2 grey hairs, all I do is just thank God that my child is healthy and happy, and that's all that matters.
That's a beautiful thing. And so this weekend, tomorrow in fact, and then next weekend as well, you'll be doing something amazing. You'll be hosting a workshop where you're going to be helping ladies that want to enter the pageant kind of work through what it takes to get to that level. Tell us a bit more about the workshop.
To get to this point.
To get to that point, how do you do it?
It takes a hairstylist and a makeup artist team to get you looking like this so early in the morning. Basically what we're just trying to share with women is an inspirational morning, and just letting you know that this is not a pageant, that this is a journey of self-discovery. And my journey was completely different to all the other finalists, but we're going to be at Grand Rush tomorrow morning in Paarl from 9 o'clock. So if there's anyone around here, come and visit, come and say hello, and realize that I may not look like this tomorrow morning.
What's
real? It's real.
If you have to look back here and make it a bit selfish now and look at what you've underwent and what you've been able to achieve for yourself, why should women go and compete for Mrs. South Africa's title?
Because you're just going to become the best version of yourself. Who wouldn't want to grab that opportunity and become the best version of yourself? My husband sees it, my kids see it. I've got this new lease on life, this new energy. I'm excited, I'm traveling the country, I'm meeting women, and I've really been there, where you do the pajama drill and you're like, oh, well, drop the kids off in the pajamas, get back home, you then
Not
get dressed,
anymore,
then go to a meeting, it's just about saying, why must we apologize as women for looking good and doing it all? And if we're doing it with some glam heels, then why not?
Sisters are doing it for themselves. Listen, a very proud and worthy ambassador for our country. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you
this
for
morning.
having
Really
me.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
Yeah, so there's 2 dates that are very important. Tomorrow at the Grand Roche Hotel in Cape Town, and then the 28th of February at Emperor's Palace. Lovely, lovely stuff. You can also find more information at mrssouthafrica.co.za. But of course, dude, we mustn't forget that February is the month of love, right?
I know, and I'm getting all sorts of romantic vibes coming from outside here. I sense a romantic picnic and lots of ambience.
Exactly. It's all about finding your perfect match, essentially.